friends, thanks for joining me for another What I Eat in a Day as a vegan on Slimming World. Today is Saturday and it's currently 2:30 in the afternoon. I look really dishevelled for some reason, but I'm assuming it's just because I've been out and about and rushing about. So, on a Saturday, my mum comes over for coffee in the morning. So I don't really tend to have coffee or eat before she comes over, just because I'm too busy faffing about and being lazy because it's Saturday morning. And also I like to have 2 coffees while she's here, and any more than 2 and I do get a bit caffeinated. So I had 2 coffees while she was here, my usual frothy ones that I've been having lately, only because my usual coffee still isn't here. It's been confirmed lost, but the sender has now reached out to me to confirm that they know it's lost and confirm my address, I think. So eventually that'll come. But the point is, while I'm surviving on the coffee I don't particularly like, which is very bitter, I'm doing the more milk in there, which is my Al per Almond Barista, and that's 1 syn per 100 mils, so which I would usually have per coffee. However, I'm having 200 per coffee. So as I've had 2 coffees, that's 4 syns on that. So when I went to drop mum home, it actually transpired again. This seems to be becoming a bit of a routine, but I needed to go to Tesco and so did she. So actually I ended up taking her on the way back home and ended up doing a ridiculous shop. I'm so stocked up for the week, guys. We are going to have a good week. But I've just put all that away because everything has just been out for so long and there's something going on in town which meant that there was ridiculous traffic, so I had to go a silly windy way home. So I am feeling a bit flustered because I just had to put all the shopping away. Don't have time to show you because it was already starting to defrost some of it. So, and I'm really hungry because I've not eaten anything yet today. So I'm trying very hard not to fall down my route of having tons of bread, which would be my preferred option. Instead, I'm just doing a slightly more souped up version of my breakfast pitta that I've been having. So if you've been following along, you know that I've been having a breakfast pitta consisting of a Warburton soft wholemeal pitta, which currently is in the freezer, which I toast, and then I cook 4 vegan rashers from Richmond. I found out why I was buying the streaky ones, and it's because they don't have the other ones anymore for some reason. Whether that's permanent or not, I don't know, but this was definitely the only one there. I do live in a small town, so my Tesco and Sainsbury's aren't always, they don't often have the full range of stuff. So yeah, I'm just glad that I can get these ones because I really like them. They're really tasty and they don't feel like you're eating real meat. They taste like soy bacon, which is good. That's what I want. Anyway, so these are 1.5 syns for 2 rashers. I have 4 rashers, so that's 3 syns. Here they are, cut up, ready. I've also cut up half a punnet of mushrooms, which in this particular instance is 3 mushrooms from this somewhat stingy looking chestnut mushroom pack. And I've also cut up 4 of these little San Marzano tomatoes, which look delicious. I've cut them a bit strangely, but that's only because I'm going to be stuffing them in the pitta. Usually I would have them lengthways. I've also got some spinach. So I'm just going to get this going in my dry non-stick frying pan and then sort out the rest. So these are just starting in the pan. It's not quite hot yet. And I was just going to cut up my rashers and mushrooms for tomorrow or Monday, depending on which one I do. And then I noticed, and I thought you guys would appreciate, this mushroom has a bum. Look! Because mushroom got back. I mean, or you could look at it like a heart, but I think it's a bum. I mean, look at it. That is the bummiest mushroom I've ever seen. If you saw that sitting on a wall, you'd be like, bum. Anyway, I'm going to slice them up now. I was just in the freezer. Yes, physically in the freezer. And I changed my mind. Instead of a pitta, I'm having 2 rolls. One is healthy extra B and one is 6 syns. So that's going to make this meal 9 syns. And I've already had 4 for coffee, so that's 13 syns. Okay, here's the finished product. Looks pretty good, right? I seasoned it with a little bit of Slap Your Mama, which is obviously my favourite seasoning. It's a Cajun seasoning, garlic, salt, pepper, chili. Yum! I'm gonna go wolf these down. You know, when you just let yourself get so hungry that you just feel like you're about to tear your hair out or pass out or something. Anyway, that just happened to me. And I didn't really know what to have. It's too early for dinner and I didn't want to have anything with syns in it. So I made myself some smoked tofu that I just dry fried in a pan with some salt. It looks a bit coloured because it's the same pan from earlier, so I suspect it's the tomatoes colouring the tofu, but yes, I shall snack on tofu. Hey guys, so I'm just making some dinner. That tofu sorted me out, like it kept me going, and yeah, like it did the trick. So because I was going to have tofu in dinner, I'm basically just calling the tofu that I had earlier what I would have had in my dinner, if you see what I mean. So it may seem like dinner's without protein, but I've kind of already had it. I think it makes sense. Okay, so what I'm making for dinner is a rice noodle salad. I would have started showing you earlier, but my phone ran out of battery, so I had to stick it on emergency charge quickly. So I've cooked up some rice noodles. These are the flat ones for like, they usually call them pad thai rice noodles. And I've chopped up some vegetables into sort of matchsticky type things. So I've got a little gem lettuce, some carrots, cucumber and red pepper. Okay, I've set up my bowl with the aforementioned vegetables and the rice noodles. This is what I'm going to be making my sauce out of. So I've got sesame oil, which is 2 syns a teaspoon. Peanut butter, which is 4.5 syns a tablespoon. Gochujang paste, which is 1/2 syn a tablespoon. And then soy sauce and rice vinegar, which are free. So I'm just going to mix them together, probably with a little bit of hot water to loosen the peanut butter a bit, because I want a fairly loose sauce that I can mix through. And then to top, I've just got some spring onions, and this is a sad little mixture of mint and coriander. It's my last dregs of coriander, and Tesco didn't have any more today, bizarrely. And it was the end of a packet of mint, so it's not looking particularly exciting, but it's better than nothing. It still packs a punch of flavour. Okay, this is all the synned ingredients. So I've got 1 tablespoon of peanut butter, 2 tablespoons of gochujang, so that's 4.5 plus 1, that's 5.5, and then 1 teaspoon of sesame oil. I've already lost count. 4.5 plus 1 is 5.5, plus 2 for the sesame oil is 7.5. I'm on 13 syns at the moment today, so that puts me on 20.5. I'll taste the sauce once I've mixed in some soy and rice vinegar and some hot water to thin it down. The only thing I'll add that has syns would be a bit more gochujang paste, so I'll feed back in a moment what I do. Worked that out perfectly. It's punchy, acidic, a bit spicy, salty, a bit peanutty. It's so good. I know it looks really thin, but it's not that thin. It's a bit deceptive. But that's perfect consistency actually for what I want, because I just wanted to pour it down so it goes down over and soaks into the noodles. You see? Yeah, pleased with that. What do you reckon, guys? It looks good, right? Oh my god, I can't wait to eat it. Yeah, I used probably about 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar and about 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and the hot water I put in with the syns stuff was maybe 2 tablespoons, so not too much. So yeah, if you want a rough guide, but maybe I'll put it on screen if I remember. But if I don't and you want to know the sauce recipe, just shout in the comments or whatever. Yum, I'm gonna go eat. Hey guys, so I've not had anything else since tea, not even a cup of tea, but I might be about to have one now. However, that will be the last thing I have today. I don't need anything else. So that puts me finishing on 21 syns, if my maths is correct, which is always, you know, somewhat of an enigma. But yeah, I'll just show you my diary page. Alrighty, here's today's diary page. So a quick flick through. 4 syns just on my almond milk for my coffees. 6 syns for my second roll at lunchtime, so that's 10. Plus 3 syns for streaky rashes. That's 13. And then the syns in the sauce for tea, which was 4.5 for a tablespoon of peanut butter. So that's 17.5, plus 2 for a teaspoon of sesame oil, which is 19.5, and 1 for 2 tablespoons of gochujang, so that's 20.5, which is what I'm finishing on today. I am going to have a cup of herbal tea right now, and then go to bed because I'm tired. So me and Sebastian are going to bid you a good night. Oh, sorry, who's Sebastian? Oh, my spot. That's Sebastian. Yeah, it looks like he's sticking around, so let's name him. Yeah, I'm a twat. Okay, see you tomorrow. Bye.